The final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians is airing, and the ladies aren't holding anything back. Kourtney is especially open, talking about her co-parenting relationship with Scott and how his ex, Sofia Richie, affected their lives. Scott, who also appears on the show, talks a lot about why his 3-year relationship with Sofia ended and what led to the breakup. Was Sofia jealous of Kourtney? Did she try to destroy the Disick Kardashian clan? All that and more coming right up in this video. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you turn on notifications by tapping that bell icon below so you don't miss any of our newest uploads. Scott and Kourtney had been on and off for over 10 years before they finally broke off permanently in 2015. Although they've been co-parenting their 3 kids, Mason, Rain, and Penelope together, and getting along nicely, the same can't be said about their significant others. Scott's ex, Sofia Richie in particular, has sparked some tension in the Disick Kardashian clan. Scott and Sofia first sparked rumors of their relationship after Sofia shared a pic of herself and others, including Scott, on a yacht celebrating his 34th birthday back in 2017. The couple was seen out together a few times before they finally confirmed their relationship via Instagram posts in September of the same year. Since their big announcement, the pair's relationship has been quite the roller coaster ride. Some sources have it on good authority that Scott and Sofia have been on and off over their 3-year relationship, but the couple kept a united front on their social media pages. Sofia, who was 19 when she started dating Scott, was apparently head over heels for the father of 3, but her family wasn't exactly in support of it. Her father, musical genius Lionel Richie, called Scott's relationship with his daughter a phase before announcing that he would be silent on the issue, but we could tell he wasn't having it. With Scott being a regular on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, it was expected that his girlfriend would make appearances at some point, and we were all holding our breath to see how it would play out with Kourtney in the mix. The trio seemed to be getting along just fine over time, with Sofia making regular appearances on the show during vacations and trips abroad. Scott often posted pictures of his ladies on Instagram. One post had Kourtney on his left and Sofia on his right. Both women were in bikinis while on vacation in Mexico. Scott captioned the photo, "What more can a guy ask for? Three's company." In an interview with AOL's Gibson John in 2019, Khloe applauded Scott and Kourtney for how well they were handling their co-parenting situation. She also applauded Sofia for how well she was handling her relationship with Scott, especially around Kourtney and the kids. At that point, it seemed like all parties involved were getting along fine, but we couldn't have been farther from the truth. Things got weird on Sofia's first appearance on the show when she made a show of telling Scott that he was too sophisticated with her when Kourtney was around. She said, and I quote, "You turn into a 5-year-old when it's just us, at a dinner table with Kourtney and the rest of the family." While that situation was awkward, tension really started brewing in an episode of the show with the family on vacation in Finland. Kourtney commented on Sofia's makeup not being properly blended while they were all in the jacuzzi. "It's like a literal line," said Kourtney. Scott reacted by asking Sofia to leave the jacuzzi with him as the situation was becoming awkward and uncomfortable. Kourtney fired back by telling Scott he was being too negative about the whole situation. Fans of the show speculated that there might have been tension between Kourtney and Sofia when the model announced she would not be appearing on the show anymore. This also came amidst breakup rumors between Scott and Sofia, but when she was asked about her decision, she simply said, "Well, because I want to get into acting. I feel like for a while I kind of held back on things because I was afraid of failure, but 2020 is the year of no fear. I'm going to be doing some acting stuff really soon." In May 2020, sources revealed that the couple were taking a break from each other. This came after Scott checked himself into a rehab facility in Colorado. The Daily Mail reported it was due to heavy drinking and cocaine use, all while self-isolating during the pandemic. This was dispelled as untrue by Scott's lawyer, who had this to say. In an effort to finally come to terms and deal with the pain that Scott has been silently suffering for many years due to the sudden death of his mother, followed by the death of his father 3 months later, Scott decided to check himself into a rehab facility last week to work out past traumas. He did not check in for any alcohol or cocaine abuse. During Sofia and Scott's break, fans began to speculate about Scott and Kourtney getting back together and maybe even tying the knot. Sofia was reportedly hurt by the speculations, as she had hoped that their breakup would only be temporary and they would be getting back together after Scott was feeling better about himself. Scott and Sofia reportedly finally broke it off shortly after the rehab stint. As for the reason why they broke it off, there appears to be different narratives from both parties, with Scott being the most vocal about it. As expected, Kourtney hasn't really been silent on the issue. In the most recent episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kourtney asked Scott about his breakup with Sofia. Scott replied by stating that Sofia had been a trooper in the way she related to him and Kourtney's co-parenting relationship, but also noted that she felt neglected as Scott spent way too much time with Kourtney, even when their kids weren't present. He also said he understood how Sofia felt, and that if the roles were reversed, he probably couldn't stay in this kind of relationship. He went on to explain that he told Sofia that his kids were his top priority, and in a way, taking care of you as well, referring to Kourtney, was a priority in his life as well. The 20th and final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians has begun airing, and it seems it's going to be nothing but drama and shocking revelations for the show's last leg. While having a conversation with Khloe and Kim, Scott talks about why he ended things with Sofia Richie. He told the sisters that Sofia had given him an ultimatum to choose between herself or Kourtney, and he made it clear to her that Kourtney would always be a priority in his life. I thought I would give it a try and make her more of a priority, but then even when doing that, I feel like she just started wanting to push Kourtney out, Scott told the sisters. He went on to say, and I said, that's the most important thing to me, is my kids and my family, and the only family I have is Kourtney, including you guys along with it. He went on to tell them that Sofia didn't want to share him as a boyfriend with Kourtney. Kim told him he was right to cut the cord between himself and Sofia. Now, with that said, it seems Sofia isn't having it with Scott putting their breakup on her. A source revealed that Sofia was angry with Scott's narrative about how their breakup happened, and that he was twisting the truth, possibly to get more drama and attention for the show's final season. The source also says Sofia feels she was more accepting of Kourtney than Kourtney was of her, and that all she wanted were boundaries, and this contributed to Scott finally breaking up with her. The source also added that Sofia feels Scott owes her an apology for his comments about her on the show, and that she didn't expect him to stoop so low as to twist the truth for attention. Fans have taken to social media to defend Sofia, blaming Scott for the reason the relationship didn't work out and accusing him of being manipulative, trying to shift the blame onto Sofia. Scott has since started dating 19-year-old Amelia Hamlin, which fans have pointed is a pattern for Scott, as Sofia was also 19 when they started dating. Fans have also speculated that it seemed he made a conscious effort to date younger women because he knows they wouldn't demand lasting commitments from him, and he could easily manipulate them. With Kourtney also dating Travis Barker, fans have said there is no hope for Scott and Kourtney getting back together, which seems like what Scott is holding out for. Do you think Kourtney is to blame for Scott and Sofia breaking up? And is Scott telling the truth about Sofia giving him an ultimatum? Let us know down in the comments section below. And be sure to hit that like button and to subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, and thanks for watching.